Good morning, Rusty.
Good
Good morning.
morning. Good morning, everyone else.
Good evening to everyone else who is not Nena or Rusty. I guess it's morning for Nena as well.
You're getting good mornings from me, ladies. You will not be getting a good
Yes.
evening. We're on Aussie time now.
How's it going?
It's going good. I'm feeling really pumped for this stream because I haven't seen any of the memes that you've collected. I've sort of let you curate them, and I didn't have a stream nightmare last night. I slept normally.
That's good.
So maybe the curse is broken. I mean, I told you about the one last week where you were bringing up embarrassing things I did as a teenager, and you were like, "Let's make this the stream," and you had like all the receipts of things that I'd done, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Oh, didn't I tell you I changed what we were gonna do tonight?
It's happening again. Please no.
So yeah, we've got Rusty here.
Yay!
For anyone who doesn't know who Rusty is, ta-da!
Oh, I'm just oh, that's so nice.
Hi everybody who is here. Yeah, so I have a bunch of memes that I have collected over the months. Some have been sent to me by people who are in the chat currently.
Hell yeah.
And we're gonna laugh at them and get frustrated with them and see what happens.
My two favorite things.
Yes. Anyone who doesn't know, you can find Rusty at leastbone.com for her comic.
Yay!
And you here on YouTube at Lesbians.
Basically, with my one video, you can watch it as many times as you like.
Oh yes, happy October. It is getting to be spooky season here, and it's almost summer for Rusty.
Yeah.
So that's nice. And fittingly, I just was wearing a sweater and I was too warm, so I changed to a t-shirt, and it's an orange t-shirt with little ghosts on it, so fitting for spooky season.
Yeah, we both wore costumes. You can't verify that I'm not wearing a costume. I'm wearing a ghost sheet.
Oh, perfect.
And I'm reading the comments through little eye holes.
Oh, perfect. All right, so shall we dive into some memes and screenshots? They're not all memes. Some of them are like screenshots of like tweets and stuff.
Hell yeah.
And that's what our first one is. It's a screenshot.
Okay, Twitter. Are we going to take turns reading, or how's this going to play out?
I don't know. Some of them don't need to be read necessarily.
Okay.
We'll just kind of go for it.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Pardon me.
Snorkel ready.
So, Devin Little says, there's a special place in hell reserved for cis women who terrorize trans women.
Oh, yeah.
Said, give it 2 minutes and trans women will be begging for access to that too.
Legit, I was just about to say, like, oh, that'd be nice. A little place just for us. How do I go there? So true.
Yes, this is the BuzzFeed Devin. She used to be on a collaborative channel called Ladylike when it was a bunch of other gals who were all on the channel. Oh, hi Lee, and thank you. That's very nice. Turvin and Lesson Children. Yeah, Devin was on YouTube, on BuzzFeed. I don't know what she's doing anymore since Ladylike dissolved, but yeah.
Too turbanly unfortunate. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm assuming. Can't have too many women unsupervised grouping together to be discussing. Ladies, we are at the Devil's Sacrament right now.
Oh, I have so much BuzzFeed lore and like female. I have 3 Rusties in my life. And one of my other Rusties, I tried to get her to watch a video from the Try Guys recently, and she was like, oh, the only BuzzFeed people I like are Sophia. And I was like, okay, bye. I'm done here. But yes. Cool. One of my 3 Rusties.
Lore I didn't even know existed. I don't think I knew anything about BuzzFeed other than they just like posted stuff like quizzes and like just kind of pop cultural things and stuff.
Pretty much everyone who's ever worked at BuzzFeed has a "Why I Left BuzzFeed" video.
Oh, okay, so it's like that. Okay, I see. I see what it's about.
So, yeah.
We can still hope for our place in hell.
For those who are familiar, I'm sure everyone is, with Leah Thomas.
This one. That's pretty good.
Aquaman.
Someone spent a lot of time on it. Oh, the fucking bulge. I'm assuming he's pre-op, because that's.
Well, he was at this time, but he currently is not. He has.
Oh my god.
Only he still has the dick.
Okay, I see.
I hate that I know
that. You made me know that. So more crimes to your list, to be honest. Ugh, look at he's just so male.
Terrible. Aquaman. God, I don't know where I found this meme, but it was in my screenshots folder, so there it is.
It's good. Someone spent a lot of time in this, and I appreciate it.
I like the one that's He-Man, but it says He-Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so big. Yeah, those pictures of him like on the podiums next to like second and third place where he's like a person and a half taller than them. I'm like, okay.
It's always the women. It's always like the women in sports next to like Tim's that it just like makes you see it so clearly. Yeah.
I'm sure Poseidon was also a creep. All of those Greek and Roman gods were.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's a comment up here from Ratty who said, "Are you interested in trans lolcows or horrible people lore drama?" Before it got taken off of the clear net, I lurked Kiwi Farms every now and again, because there's some funny stuff on there. But
yeah, I made it on there a couple times.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I had it sent to me from friends who work on Kiwi Farms, and they were like, they sort of were very like far removed for the like this fucking woman, like the genders came for her, and then she like hung their fan art on their wall. But they were also like, but also she hates men, so what man? Like maybe her boyfriend hurt her. I'm like, did you know? Let's be honest, is the name. Like, come on now. But you know, it was like, oh, there you go. Further reach than I thought.
I was mentioned in the turf thread a few times, but like what I saw was not like hateful and horrible. It was just like I'd been mentioned, so I was like, okay, whatever. But then they got taken off the ClearNet or something, or they have a new server, and I've never seen where the new place is, so I don't know.
Yeah.
This comment from Story Ending Never is making me die. He doesn't even tuck. So sloppy. Incredible. Okay, our next meme. It's a two-parter.
All right, I'm ready.
First part. Your profile picture.
I've seen these before. Danger alarm.
You in real life.
Yeah. And it's like some of these, maybe if I like take 3 steps back from my computer and squint, you sort of, you know, might believe, but you know, all you got to see is what they're saying. And it's like, oh, man.
I know Lisa and I have mentioned on stream before that like you can tell a Tim even in the written word. So like their avatars, yeah.
Yep.
Doesn't matter.
And, you know, even if you are or have been fooled, doesn't make them less male. Tricking someone is not the same as being the thing you trick them into thinking that you are. Because if that's the case, I'm a millionaire. Well, where's my money?
Real women have cats as avatars.
Oh, you say with a terrifying strawberry avatar, use the strawberry.
You can always tell when something's written by a man.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, the anime art style is so pretty, but on the internet it's been ruined by Tims and deranged men.
Yeah, that's because they like anime, unfortunately.
Why is it always a child?
Anime women just be looking that way. Big eyes. It just be like that.
Yeah,
it's gotten worse. People have like documented like the way like the anime style has changed opposite of Tim's.
I'm perfect.
Oh, I see. It's like the reverse. She's giving us relief.
Oh, Okay, next one.
We could project a feature film on their foreheads, Rachel. Let us save the casualties. Let us leave some unkilled.
Oh my god, okay. Inside you, there are 2 chromosomes. One is an X, the other is a Y. You will never be a woman.
Yeah, I agree. These wolves are correct.
Oh, this one made me laugh so hard when I first saw it.
Yes, I love this one.
You'd think the hormones would help with the male pattern baldness. It's too late by then, I think, right?
Yeah, because I think otherwise hair loss companies would be on that. They'd be like, take estrogen. It will make the hair come back. I don't think you can. I don't think you can make it come back. It left for a reason. Oh.
It left for a reason.
I saw one, I don't know if it's in this post, but it was a girl who's like, I want to you know how there was like a trend of people like kissing self-harm scars and being like, stop for me. She's like, I want to do this to balding men and be like, stop for me, please. Please, you're only hurting yourself. Stop balding.
Oh my gosh. I was already too warm, but now that I'm laughing so much, I'm like really too warm.
Oh no.
Crack my window open here.
I turned the fan on for you. Hopefully it arrives.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Oh, there was like a little puppy.
Yeah, if they keep barking, I'm gonna close the window. We'll see.
So cute.
Oh my god. Okay. Next one is a meme sent to me by Resurrects Casually.
Hell yeah.
I love that as a bisexual envy, I fucking terrify TERFs. Oh, fuck, any consenting adult I find cute, and I'm living my best life as a they, them. I have 0 gender essentialism, and that's the scariest thing you can do to a TERF. Girl, we don't care about any of this shit.
Like, yeah. It's always such an interesting view into like what they think a TERF is, what they think like we prioritize. I've never, thought about this. It's just like, let me guess, are all these consenting adults men? If so, then of course they don't care about your they them pronouns, sweetie. They're like, yep, cool. Still gonna suck my dick though, right? Awesome. Yeah, I'll call you they them, whatever. Like, not to be too crass, but honestly.
They are the gender essentialism. Great point from 15th Jessica.
And are the TERFs who are fucking terrified, are they in the room with us now?
Right.
Oh.
They would label themselves as non-binary if they didn't care about gender.
Yep. So true.
This is great from Lily. They think we want to preserve traditional gender roles, which shows they know nothing at all about us.
Yep.
Speaking of Lily, this next meme is from Lily. You look so unapproachable, yet here you are. This is the experience of like every woman on earth.
Honestly. That's good. This is like something that could permeate like normie mum Facebook as well. Like I could see my mum being like, I'm not a feminist though, but this one is a funny one. And I'm like,
Yeah, you think you're not a feminist, but
yeah, sorry, mother, but the feminists are laughing with you. But yeah, I feel like this one would totally fly under the radar. You could get away with this.
So good.
My mum laughed at this, so it checks out, says Lily.
Great.
Passes the mum test.
The mum test.
Love it.
Our next is like a 3-parter from Twitter. Oh, I wish men were just like that again. I'd laugh so hard.
Those socks, though.
I know.
Or what, pantaloons or whatever the white stuff on his
calves.
Yeah.
So there's a person in Vancouver. I think he is or was a city councillor. His name is Morgan Ogre. I'm sure people have heard that name. He says it's Auger, but it's just Ogre.
Auger. Okay,
I know. Anyway, so he tweeted about a man, obviously, who assaulted a child. And going like Elsie was said, another revolting ogre tweet, in case you've not already peeked, written about a man convicted of the especially brutal sexual assault and murder of a 13-year-old girl who then self-identified as a trans woman to gain access to women's prison. And Morgan said, that may be a fact. Another possible fact is that she was trans all along, and suppression and oppression were her factor in taking it were a factor taking her to a day she engaged in horrific sexual assault. Like,
and is accountable for their conduct.
I know. And then Amy said, Morgan Ogre, the man who raped and murdered a 13-year-old girl wasn't really to blame because of transphobia. What a disgusting man Ogre is.
It's crazy how, like, you know, I've experienced like homophobia and misogyny and stuff, like, and my thought has never been like, I think I'm gonna rape someone today. Just never occurred to me. Crazy, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, Leah Tavili.
Hi, Whoa. I know, I was very surprised. Anyway, then Morgan says, it wasn't a man.
Uh-huh.
Can you believe? Oh, look at, like, he is, oh my god, deranged. Deranged.
Moid moment. And like it's just an obfuscation tactic, because it's like you're gonna keep arguing the point that it's not a man to obfuscate the fact of what he did. That's my emotional support rape. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's never their fault.
The oppression made me do it. Right?
Like, men, oh my god, whatever. He's so manly, derogatory. Oh, so good. So good. Oh my god. Okay. On to better things. Me at Lesbians following all the TRA just be kind rules and still being called a genocidal turf cunt regardless. Aren't you tired of being nice? Don't you just want to go ape shit?
I love this image.
So good, right?
I use it like it's one of like my main philosophies. Sometimes I do worry, like especially when I'm writing like gendy characters, and I'm like, oh, is this too far? I'm like, no, I'm tired. I want to go ape shit. I've had enough.
Oh my god. Yeah, they can't control themselves. Ballistics, great name, Ballistic. That reminds me of a time here in Brazil. Tim was in jail complaining that he didn't get any calls or visits from his family. But the reason he didn't was because he was a horrible meadow. Boo, Tim, cry harder.
Love it.
Okay, another two-parter. This is a screenshot from Reddit and then a tweet in reply to it. So the screenshot is from the r/MTF Reddit.
Oh boy.
Uh-huh.
Here we go.
He writes, women's panties just aren't made for girls with big balls.
Oh, I forgot balls exist again. Why do I have to be reminded? I always forget.
Every time I go out, I'm terrified my skirt will fly up and someone will catch a glimpse because I can't contain them.
You're so scared. You're so scared as you type this. Fucking one hand on the keyboard, one hand, you know. Come on, man.
And Come on. The reply says, but HRT will shrink them, so it might get easier. And then the OP says, but does it impact fertility? Also, I'm kind of gender fluid, so I feel like while I'd love tits and a small dick and balls when I'm a girl, they'd make me feel dysphoric when I'm a boy.
Then just die. Guess you'll die then.
Definitely
not fuckity who, mate. Yeah, not totally not. It reads just like a regular flasher, like looking for places to like, you know, I just feel more comfortable when I wear my big jacket with nothing underneath. It's more freeing for me. I get too restricted, and then what if it blows open? Like, shut it. Come on.
Mm-hmm. They want attention for their sick fetish and exhibitionism.
Yep.
Oh, my big balls don't fit into underwear not made for my anatomy.
Cut them off then, King.
There's a great reply. It's about time that lingerie companies did something about the issue of women who have large testicles but don't want them shrunk or removed because they're only in girl mode some of the time.
When will they address this issue? I'm imagining like the normal CEOs of this lingerie company, they're just like, what the fuck did I just read? Oh, well, it's inclusive. I mean, we gotta, get Dave from accounting. We gotta, all right. Yeah, we're gonna do this.
Oh, women who have large testicles. This Twitter person, RIP for Nutmeg, is a radical feminist. And
yes. Yeah. Are these women with large testicles in the room with us right now?
This is always a classic, great one. Hazel,
oh boy.
Send me this. I'd like to solve the puzzle.
God.
I love it. It's so cute. All right. Oh my God. I don't know where the next one came from, but it's actually so real. Don't name your children after fictional characters. If they're transgender enough, they'll do it themselves.
Yes, brick, sock, leaf. I saw a TikTok of a girl the other day. Where she was complaining that she went to a queer event and she introduced herself as Friday. And someone said, like, oh, cool, nice choice. And she was just like, it just made me so uncomfortable that they, like, pointed out that it was a choice. It's like, what do you want? What do you fucking want? You went to a queer event and you're fucking playing the game and I'm just so slappable. Invent real problems next time.
Good. I'm glad we can be entertaining. Oh, it's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. God,
don't you dare fucking say that it's a choice.
Queer event in an American accent again.
Queer event. Hello. I'm going to the queer event and my name is Friday, but don't say it's a choice because I will get you.
Oh my God. The worst thing is that TRAs do this unironically. Like, they think this makes them super duper cool and punk and unique. No. Oh my God. Like, as somebody who was a punk rock kid from the early, 2000 until, 5 years ago.
Okay, doubt, but continue.
Yeah. None of me or my friends who were actually into the punk scene would have ever behaved like this.
Yeah, I think that these kids go below the girls who thought that they were really vampires and werewolves and I don't know, at that age of 12 to 13, they're under that. At least, I don't know. Those girls are less annoying.
I'm dying at Rachel's comment. She said, when I was trans, all the tiffs were calling themselves Oliver. 100%.
Yeah, what is it Oliver, Kai, Aiden, Cooper,
Elliot.
Yep.
Emery.
Elliot was the big one.
Aiden, Caden, Jaden, Brayden.
Yep. Yeah, and then the non-binaries are Bug, Sock, Brick, Blue, Friday.
Okay, so on Instagram, I have an account that is lesbian focused. That's all I'll say. And so my explore page is often inundated with gender stuff, unfortunately.
R.I.P.E.D.
And I can always see in the picture, I'm okay, I can immediately tell that's a TIFF. But my favorite game to play is opening their profile and either their name is going to be Oliver, Elliot, or some form of Aiden.
Mm-hmm.
In their bio, they're going to have the syringe emoji.
Ooh.
And in their bio, they're going to have self-made man. And my favorite game to play is how many of the three can I get right? Can I predict?
Wow.
And there's always at least one of them. Always.
I've noticed this as well, because I'm sort of more on the art side, but there's lots of gendy girls in art. And so many of them will depict themselves as like some sort of grubby guy, and then you look, and I'm like, I think a woman drew this. Like, it's just like guy in hoodie with grubby stubble, and like bags under his eyes. I'm like, getting woman vibes. Let me check. Yep, he, him, girl. Yep. So you think you're a scrappy little gremlin man, but you're just a woman. There's nothing wrong with that.
Abby said, Tim names Scarlet, Violet. What else? I said Charlotte.
Yeah.
There's
any
never
anime character name.
Oh, for sure.
Oscar,
Sakura.
I've seen a lot. Sakura. Yep.
Sakura. There's never like a Tim who's like Margaret.
No. Gertrude. Right? Susan. Karen.
Megan.
Notice how Tims can't be Karens? Notice that? How like you remember like that guy at GameStop who like threw the stuff around? He wasn't, people were like, oh my god, this bitch Karen. You know, typical woman, her eggs probably just dried up or something like that. They would never say that to a Tim.
God. Oh, poor Lily. Someone told me my username is a Tim name and I almost died.
Oh, yeah, Lily's pretty common, but that's okay. Own it, wear it. Yeah. Girl names, not woman names, so right, Leo.
That's true. That's so true.
Yeah. Yeah, Stephanie's another big one.
This is interesting. I find that older Tims use Susan a lot.
Oh, was it a trendy name like 30 years ago? I don't know. Wasn't around.
I was.
Can't speak for 30 years ago. I did. One of my detractors did call me a millennial normie recently. I found that pretty funny.
That is actually funny.
Because I think 96, the year I was born, is like right on the cusp. I guess it's like the end of millennial, but I don't feel particular connection to the rest of you in the nursing home.
I saw a TikTok recently that made me die inside. This guy was in his car and he was like, I think he's a teacher, and he was saying that his students refer to him and the other teachers as having been born in the late 1900s. That crushed me. It's true, but oh my god.
Oh, jeez, because they're all born this fucking century. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, don't say that. Don't fucking say that.
I know. I also heard one where a person they got ID'd somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
And the person checking the ID was like, oh, I can see your birthday starts with 19, so you're good.
Oh my god. I've seen ones where it's like, oh, you still have like your Blockbuster keychain. Yeah, you can come in.
Oh, totally. Oh, we are. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. At my job. Oh, Lisa. Hi, Lisa.
Welcome, Lisa.
At my job, I work with only adults.
Oh, what bliss.
I know. Well, sometimes. But it freaked me out so bad when I got my first person who told me their birthday was 2005. And I was like, what?
Yes.
Oh, my God, you are old enough.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've seen that as well, where it was a woman with a child. I had witnessed a like traffic incident that she had been in, and there was like a baby in the car, and she had to like give her like birthday and stuff, and she's got like a 2-year-old, and she was just like, yeah, I was born in like this day, month, and then like 2001, and I was like, oh, how do you have a baby? What the fuck?
Yeah, this is real. Anyone born past 2003 isn't real. Like,
yeah,
people can't be born in 2009.
No, like, no. Everybody was alive by then. That's it. In Langfield, no.
My jaw just dropped. Amazing.
Don't. That's untrue. You were lied to. That was. I'm sorry, but you were lied.
Here. Whoa.
Oh Jesus.
I was born in 1988.
Yeah, 96 here. I think that was actually the last year that people were born. I mean, anything that's younger than me is impossible. Oh my god. Honestly though, it's so awesome to see like so many young women. I get lots of comments on Leasebound being like, you know, like I'm 16, I'm 17. I had one of them who fucking said to me, she was 16 and she was like, oh, it's so cool that there's older women to look up to you like you. And I was like, I'm 27. Which is exactly what I did to you when I was 19 and we met. And I was like, oh, it's so cool having like older lesbian friends. And you were 28. So, I got good back.
Oh my God. Enlightened female identifies as being born in 99.
Thank you, Enlightened female. And that's the truest way. I respect your identity.
We love our rad babies.
Yes, agree.
So good. Okay, next meme. Women. End of sex-based violence. The word woman is offensive. Biological sex doesn't exist. Being cis is a privilege.
Yeah, honestly, it really is such a good illustration of like just being held back. Because it did feel like it felt like there was still overlap. Like I think people do overinflate what it was like. They're like, oh, there was like this golden era right before like trans shit took off, and it's like I feel like it was just more quiet, but like there was never like a full era where we were still acknowledging it. It was just like we went from, it feels like we just switched from like arguing from idiot homophobe like religious folk to like gender people. Like it just blended. It was a gradient. There was no like freedom from it. It fucking sucks.
Yeah. Our next one is not really like a TERF meme, but it is a lesbian meme, and it made me laugh really hard.
Hell yeah.
It doesn't really apply to you because the seasons are different where you are, but it applies to us.
It's okay. I'll pretend I'm in the Northern Hemisphere for the next few moments. Okay,
Wonderful.
I'm there.
Okay,
Hello.
Lesbian completes seasonal changing of the guard by swapping out flannels for Hawaiian shirts.
Oh my God, this is so relatable because I live in the Northern Hemisphere too.
Oh my God, that's from Useless Strawberry, who I think has gone to bed, but
oh, thank you, Useless Strawberry.
It's so cute.
It is true though.
Being called TERF.
I love this meme format.
I know, Brittany Broski. This is such a good one.
I'm kind of scared, but on the other hand, I don't know, man.
Oh my gosh. Ratty asks, in case you're not up to the latest gender shenanigans, what's your opinion on trans misogyny, transandrophobia discourse?
I'm not fully up to the discourse. I'm on Tumblr a lot less, but just from what you've said, I'm gonna say that it can be distilled into like the men transes being like, shut the fuck up, woman, like you don't stop talking about misogyny that I don't experience. Whereas the TIFF girlies were probably like, hey, have you ever noticed that like trans men get like less focus in media and less this and less that? And yeah, the Tims were like, that's because you're a man and I'm a woman. Shut up. That's my guess.
I have no idea.
Yeah, they're probably just like
Oh, there's Strawberry. The last meme was from you, Straub.
Thank you, Strawberry.
I like the Uno reverse card with saying that trans misogyny means the misogyny of trans identified individuals.
Yes, I agree.
So good.
Oh, apparently I'm on the nose. Thank you, Rachel,
okay,
adding
great.
that to my scorebook. On the nose, 1 point to me. Good. Just like to keep track of all my points.
Okay, our next one is from Twitter. So there's a website in Canada called Redux, and it's radical feminist, gender critical news. It is right leaning, so that's whatever. But
I
the
retract
context of what it is matters. So the owner of Redux, or one of the owners, is Anna Slats, and she tweeted, I got a furious email from a community center in Toronto claiming that Redux magazine's URL had been graffitied on the property. I asked for a photo and, which one of you tagged the transgender picnic table?
I mean, honestly, why not? Why not?
Oh, isn't that so funny?
That's so good, honestly. Like, come on now. That's funny.
Which one of you tagged the trans picnic table?
Yeah. I like the trans picnic table. God.
I mean, if you're making a table like that, you're kind of asking for it.
Yeah, it's to be honest, what was that table painted with? Do you see those color choices? Tag it.
Oh,
either that or they should have done like a classic, fucking 15 years ago they would have been tagging it with lemonparty.org. So, the times just change. If anyone says they don't understand that, I'm leaving. I'm walking into the ocean.
Oh, that's the real telltale sign of how old and also chronically online you've been.
Yeah. No, not love. Sorry, ladies. But it's just like that's what people did. Like, just fucking rickrolled each other. One man, one jar. Ooh.
No, thank you. Oh, we were too young.
Irene, stay.
Internet access.
Yeah. It was just a wild, wild west. You just post anything. It's just like lemonparty.org, blue waffle, red sock. If you don't know what these are, don't Google them, babies. Don't. Stay young. Stay free.
The worst that the internet has to offer as a teenager in the early 2000s.
Yeah. You could just find anything. Like,
oh yeah.
It's just, they can't just expect us to stay on neopets.com for always. Did spend a lot of time there.
No, eventually you find your way to the now defunct best gore or something awful. Oh my god.
Honestly.
Yeah, bad times. Bad times. Ooh, Leah says the creator of that flag literally decided to use baby colors on purpose.
Yeah. Fuck. And pink equal boy, pink equal girl and blue equal boy. They couldn't even. I remember seeing a post. It's like they couldn't even bullshit it and be like, the pink is about the resilience of trans men, and the blue is about the sadness coming to light of trans. Like they couldn't even bullshit. It was just like pink girl, blue boy,
blue boy.
Yeah, and non-binary purple because boy girl, or green because nothing.
Dumbasses. This was good from Hazel Wormwood. Rad from Theory. Oh wow, this is so interesting. I will never be the same again.
Honestly, and this happened to when I toughed out. Like I did it in one night. And
me too. I did it from one second to the next.
I was like, for the first couple days after, I was just like looking at everything so differently. I was just like, oh my god, it's oh my god. Oh my god. Like I almost felt like paralyzed a bit. It was like, holy shit.
Crazy. Lily, when she started watching Lisa's channel, I know Lisa has such a good catalog.
Yes.
So good. This next one you sent me, Rusty. Sorry, an ice cube. An ice cube.
That's okay. I didn't mean this as a me. Is this yeah, this is just from my comic, but I thought it was funny.
What is Blair's stance on the death penalty? I'm against it because there's no way to know you've definitely got the right person, or to ensure the judgment to execute will be made without personal or political bias. Except for TERFs. They all deserve the chair.
Yeah. It's a good one. The ladies enjoyed it. I thought I'd share it with you all. Got some gendies a bit nettled.
Oh, so good.
Thank you.
How's Blair on her current journey?
The big storm is coming. People. She still has her supporters. I have sort of this back and forth between my readers where they're like, oh, Blair is bad because she is trying to genderfy both her girlfriend, the main character, and a bunch of other people. And but some people are like, yeah, but she'll peak, right? I'm like, uh-huh. No.
Oh, Lee said Blair.
No.
Man, and I said, that's a woman, like this Blair is a woman, and then she said, oh, she was thinking of Blair White.
Oh yeah, no, I get that a lot. I didn't choose her name based on that. This is Blair, my character from my comic, Leah. Because I also have a main character called Riley, and they're like, do you mean Riley J. Dennis and Blair White? I'm like, no, die! They're just normal names! You're fine, Leah.
Okay, the next one. Don't mind my ice cubes. Sorry.
No, you're good, dude. You're good.
Like liquid, it's just ice now. Next one, trigger warning. Everybody grab your barf buckets.
Okay.
No.
No! I've embraced it. There's no R in my no, but this is how you people hear it. So, you know.
Okay.
There isn't. Oh!
In heaven. The woman says, I refuse to wear my hijab, so the crowd beat me to death. And he says, someone called me by the wrong pronoun, so I know exactly how you feel.
Oh, rip to the artist who had to draw this.
I chose the appropriate clip art.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's true. It's real. It's true and real, but I hate it.
15 Jessica asks, you use fairly androgynous names for the three major characters. Is that on purpose or a coincidence?
Yeah, I wanted to use unisex names for Riley and Jaden. And Jaden was chosen first just because I liked it. And then I had like a bunch of different choices. Like Riley could have also been like Brody, Dale, or Sam. And like Blair went through a bunch of different names. She like I had all these like weather names. It was like I was like summer, winter, rain, Haley, Bailey, Sarah, Jessica, and then my wife suggested Blair, and I was like, that's it. That's who she is. So
yeah. Oh, good one. Okay, we'll skip over it so nobody asks.
And her last her last name is actually Blair Hopburn, like as in that was actually inspired by Leah Tavili, who's here in the chat. It was like handmaiden of patriarchy. Hopburn.
Oh, look at that, Leah. That's so cute.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I put lots of little
Easter
somethings
eggs
in there. Yes, I have like a one where Jane's wearing like her old high school jersey, and there's a shot where you can see like the names on the back of it, because that's like a common thing for like a senior like final year of high school.
Yeah.
And I put like like Magdalene Burns and Andrea Dworkin, and like there's just lots of like Radfin names. Like,
dude, yeah, you're so clever.
Thank you.
Can I have to just brag a little bit about my personal Easter egg in.
Oh yes.
Because the nightclub Jaden worked at was opened on my birthday.
Yes.
So cute.
Yes.
So honored.
You are welcome.
Yeah.
But let's take this man away. Someone get rid of this fucking guy. Euthanasia, please.
TRA is advocating against male violence, which is responsible for virtually all harm against trans people. Or calling women bigots for not wanting to see dick in the locker room.
When they accused little girls of like looking deliberately, it's like, well, maybe you should teach those little girls to keep their eyes to themselves. It's like, if I see a burning building, I'm gonna look because it's terrifying, and I'm horror struck by what I'm seeing. Sometimes I might need to do a double take to confirm that the monstrosity I'm seeing is what I'm seeing. Put your dick away, or cut it off and die.
Or cut it off and die. I know, that's my response to everything. Like when my other Rusty tells me something, I'm always like, I just say die. Like just die.
Yeah. I've gotten into the habit where like people will fucking send me like stupid Jenny shit. I'm like, oh my god, they should. I'll say like I'll just be like, oh, kill yourself, and I'm like, I need to stop saying that because I've started saying it around like regular people in real life, and they'll be like, Rusty, what the fuck was that? I was like, oh, sorry. Shit, I meant to say something nice.
Oh. This is from Void and Cold. He's seeing LGB lip friends waiting for me to say T.
Yes. I've had people try and correct me on this, or I'll be like LGBT, and they're like, I think you forgot the T, and I'll be like, yes. Yes, I did. Hands clasped,
yes.
smoke. Yes. Thank you for noticing.
Speaking of.
Oh, yes.
Oh my god, you sound like such a turf. Yes.
Yes. I like how resigned to tired, and she's like, yes. I don't like that she's wearing makeup, but yes.
Oh, Ballistic says, I don't think I've ever seen someone's privates at the gym ever. Is this an American thing or what? I don't know. I have seen older ladies like walk naked from the shower to the lockers.
Yeah. I have never personally experienced, but yeah. I'm talking about like articles and accounts and stuff.
Yeah. Too funny. Okay, next one is from Tumblr.
I'm glad you never have, Irene. I said this like, one too.
Yes.
Fuck.
Being non-binary is like instead of having an angel and a demon on your shoulder, you have a faggot and a dyke, and they're kissing. What the fuck is going on with heterosexuals these days? Oh my lord! Because all of these gender people are not actually gay; they're just like spicy.
Yeah. This is like a really common trope as well. Like I've seen this for a couple of years. I was telling you about like this like someone even like made a whole like graphic, like sexually graphic comic about it where like a lesbian and a gay man mistake each other for the opposite sex in like a nightclub. They go outside and like they realize they've kissed a bit and then they've realized that they're like the opposite sex and they're like, oh well, we're just really horny and we haven't gotten any for a while, so let's do it. And they do, and they just have heterosexual sex. And they're like, yeah, this happens between gay men and lesbians all the time. It's like, no, it doesn't. Kill yourself.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, they love using slurs.
Boy, do they ever. Holy.
It like tickles their pickle a little bit because it's like this will never apply to them. And like I find especially with the TIFF girls, they will be like, oh, I feel so good using. Yeah, they feel like that it makes them edgy and I don't know, more like I'm such a man. I'm like, I don't care about using slurs. I'm like one of like the boys from the early 2000s or whatever.
I know.
Yeah, I did quote it in my comic, Ivy. This is the post that I got it from. I was like, that's got to be in there because sometimes I get accused of like, you just made that up. Trans people have never said this. And I'm like, yes, they have.
No, I have the proof.
Yeah. And sometimes I will worry that I'm exaggerating things too much. I'm like, or like, I'll be really proud. I'm like, I made up this funny, cool concept to like exaggerate that the gendies do something. And then I'll get someone like, no, they already do that. I'm like, fuck, shit. It's not even satire. It's just saying what is happening.
Yeah. Abby says, I've noticed an uptick in gay trans men, and I have definitely as well.
Yeah.
Straight girls who fetishize gay men. Oh my gosh, I have the hiccups.
I think they pronounce it Muxley. It's supposed to be pronounced Mux.
Yeah, it's pronounced Mux, like M-U-X. But
you're making
I think it should be mixed.
Of the English language.
You're
running a Mux.
Mux.
You know, my ability to communicate.
Good grief.
Turning my brain to fucking Mux.
So, Strawberry says, it reminds me of a time on YouTube where white dudes on YouTube use racial slurs all the time because they decided it was okay. It's definitely not.
Yeah. And it was just like, oh, but I'm saying it like in a funny way. It's like,
no, you're not.
I'm saying it subversively. It's like I punched you in the face subversively. It was satire to show that violence is wrong. See how you're hurting? That's because punching is bad. But they revel in the fact that like gay people are hurt by it, which is unfortunately like resulted in people like having to, you know, in some respects, you know, you have to grow a thicker skin. But it sucks that like gay people can't even like point out the homophobia because that's kind of what they want. They like it. They like that they're being homophobic. They enjoy it.
Yeah.
Latinx.
Latinx. I love Latinx. It makes me laugh every time. I will never say Latinx. I will only say Latinx.
Yeah, that's what it says. Latinx.
It does. Okay, this one from Useless Strawberry. What'll it be, sir? Non-binary, please.
Honestly, it's like, okay, bad. I'll get the green manic panic. Don't worry. So like, you want like a centimeter of fringe.
Ivy, it is pronounced Latinx, but the joke that we say is we just say Latinx because that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
So it's just a joke to say Latinx.
Yes. Unpronounceable in Spanish.
So good. So good.
Because how is X pronounced like the letter X? Does it have a different sound to like?
Yeah. Like Mexico is English, Mexico is Spanish.
Oh, so it's like Latin.
I guess.
Lat dry heave.
I know. Oh my god.
Just when Latino people throw up. They're like, I was Latinxing all night. I was Latinxing all night. Latin.
I'm from Chile and my cousins hate Latinx. Yeah, well, that's the thing, is when you speak to actual Latin people, they're like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, it's like Americans, white Americans, and also Hispanic Americans, but they're Americans. Like ethnically, they might be Latin of some kind, but culturally they're American, and so they're the ones who came up with all this. But actually, Latin people are like, "What the f, bro?"
They're like, "Get that shit out of here."
Yeah. Right. I never heard an actual Spanish-speaking person say Latinx. Exactly. Only Americans say like Latinx. That's right. Yeah. Our next meme is also from Useless Strawberry. Someone tells me women must serve men.
Oh my god, that's good.
My question is, with which sauce? Oh my god.
That's very good. I just love the bored look on her face. Like, she does this every day. She's like serving you like the bread that comes with the meal. This is basic.
Yeah, she's like, okay.
Peanut butter or jam?
Ranch.
Vegemite, how daring. Ranch! Ooh.
Ew, if I eat a man, does that mean I have a man trapped inside a woman's body?
That's all right. You'll digest him and he'll leave again.
Gross.
I'm sorry. That looks like Jesus. It kind of does.
Kind of does. I mean, the
and she was valid for that.
That people seem to
just
think.
Look. Jesus was posing on that cross rather provocatively. He had to go. I don't know anything about Catholicism.
Abs out and everything.
Yeah.
Handsome Jesus.
If you told me this happened in the Bible, I believe you, because I've never read it, and I never will.
I have read it. I grew up Catholic.
I was brought up completely non-religious, but my mother was raised Catholic, so we still get like the Catholic guilt, but she pretends that it's secular. Because we had this argument. She was like, but I left like the church, and that's why, because like they guilt you into stuff. I'm like, you still do that. You just don't call it Catholic guilt. It's just mom guilt now. All moms are Catholic. I don't know. Anyway.
Our next one is from Twitter. It's a screenshot of a trans-identified male. Something he posted on his Instagram.
Oh boy.
Where he posted a picture of himself and wrote, "Put it this way, I cannot deal with being single. I cannot deal with being single this year on Christmas. If I haven't got a girlfriend by then, you will all have to deal with my suicide on Christmas Eve. This is an urgent call to help. I need you to introduce me to as many single female friends you have that I can unconditionally love and be their other half. Otherwise, you will be complicit in my suicide as you failed to act to support me and follow my direct instructions."
You promise, King? You promise?
You promise.
Really, for real? No take backsies?
Oh my god.
Honestly, Like, it's because, like, he doesn't feel validated enough without, like, a woman being there. He's like, I need a woman pet that I can keep around and can reassure me that I'm a woman at all times. It's like, well, guess you'll die, mate. Guess you'll die.
Also, I want to note that he wrote, I need you to introduce me to as many single female friends you
Introduce
have.
him to only Tims. Introduce him to only Tims.
They can have a preference, but okay. Anyway, a real woman would definitely say this.
Yep. I mean, they might say it about men. They do complain about being single, but they don't ask to be exposed to them. They'll just be like, I'm sad without men.
Female. Another man proving they're the dramatic ones.
Yep. It's like, men are logical and don't feel emotions. It's like, okay, dude. All right. Sorry, I'm looking at Ratty Puppet wants to know, Rust, if you know her, what's your opinion? That was like the woman who tricked gay men into sleeping with her, right? I mean, what else am I supposed to say? She's a rapist, like homophobic rapist.
I haven't heard of.
Oh, really?
No.
Yeah, she like I believe she is the one. What was it? It was like the 80s, maybe. Did she write instructions or did she just brag about it, where she would trick gay men into sleeping with her because she would like only expose her backside and not show like her female genitalia and then like have sex with them? And I believe she said that she wanted to die by AIDS because then she would be dying a gay man's death.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And there's like,
oh my god,
there's like TIFF comics from that era where like women drew themselves like trying to get into gay bars and like being upset that they weren't let in. It's crazy.
Oh my god. I'm just on his Wikipedia right now. In 1986,
Yeah.
In 1986, Sullivan obtained genital reconstruction surgery, was diagnosed as HIV positive shortly after the surgery, and told she only had 10 months to live. It is likely that Sullivan was HIV infected in 1980, just after chest surgery. She wrote, I took a certain pleasure in informing the gender clinic that even though their program told me I could not live as a gay man, it looks like I'm going to die like one. Sullivan died of AIDS-related complications on March 2nd, 91. Oh my god!
And she's held up by a lot of TIFFs.
That's like the ultimate fetishization.
Seriously. It's disgusting. Oh I'm glad she's dead and she can't hurt anybody else.
Oh.
That's what I feel.
So lived with HIV for 6 years before knowing it. No doubt. Well, I mean,
exposing others to it.
Right. I mean, it's not that easy for it to go from a female body to a male body, but like the risk is still there, of course.
Yeah, of course. And she, you know.
Wow. Yeah, I'm a little stunned. Gross.
Unfortunate, the more you know, to be honest.
Literally. Wow.
You're a very deeply disturbed individual.
Yeah.
Who is, idolized now by some TIFFs.
That's wild.
Yeah, there's like other articles and stuff like that as well. Like they're sort of following in her footsteps where, they give like instructions on how to like go to like gay men's bathhouses and stuff and obscure your genitals so they'll sleep with you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Ew. Yeah, Rachel says memes, please.
Yeah. Sorry, Rachel.
This next one is not super funny, but
we'll warm you up again. It's all right.
Reddit.
Oh,
you got this one. We can no longer carry red femme content because it is too offensive. Can I interest you in some porn?
Honestly, Reddit seems like a cesspool.
Get to exist, but no feminist content does.
Nope. No, even just like acknowledging that women are real. Stuff. I see this a lot. Trans activists and stuff will prop this off of like this shows how conservative TERFs are, because even like shitholes like Reddit are trans supportive, or even like this YouTuber who's like said shit about women in the past, even he's trans supportive. I'm like, it's not saying what you think it's saying. It's saying that you like trans shit is aligned with men's rights shit. That's
Woof.
Yeah.
This is a good one from Hazel. A woman making an honest observation about male behavior. Is this violent misandry?
Is that how you say it? Misandry?
Misandry, misandry.
Yeah, misandry is how I read it.
Misandry. Astute point, Rusty.
Thank you, Rachel. Indubitably. And all that.
This is good. Liberals, we need diverse oppressors. Me, I want no oppressors. Liberals, why do you hate diversity?
I know, right? It's like, look at these POC of color CEOs, or look at oh, sorry, people of POC of color CEOs.
I recently heard the term "people of gender," and it made me laugh really hard.
Oh, people of gender. I thought everybody had a gender. Isn't that everybody? People of gender. That's kind of funny. I kind of like it.
I do too. I think it's funny. People
of gender. Oh. Oh. People of gender. That's good. That's up there with gendies, like chicken tendies, gendies.
Right. Gendies.
Pog! Pog! Oh, God.
Wow, everybody likes this. People of gender is actually hilarious.
Wait, how long is it before?
Hair color.
That's good. That is checkmate atheist. That's good.
Oh my god. Okay, I need a deep breath.
How long do you think, though, it would be before they decided that that was a slur? They'd be like, you can't call us Pog. Not with a hard O.
This bitch.
Yeah. Oh. Shut up, cunt. You can't call us Pog. That's a hard O. And only we can say.
Why Pog? Why Pog? Oh man, you all are so funny.
Whipog! It sounds like a Pokemon.
Whipog, it does.
Whipog, go Whipog! Tackle attack!
Yes, of course it is, Mariana. I would never agree that it wasn't. I don't use that in my daily language, but
no, we are using it for humorous effect here.
Yes. Oh, yeah, but nobody even considers that it is a slur is the thing. Like, it's just such a normalized part of everyday language. Like, bad bitch, boss bitch. Like,
yeah, I hate it. It's just like, now you're just stepping on your own neck. Stop being fucking embarrassing.
What is this?
To fuck. That sounds too much like swearing. They'd never allow that.
Got this one here. A Venn diagram of the intersection of trans women and actual biological women.
I love the helpful little lady you put in the corner. She's like, yes. She's so true. True.
Yeah. Post-op trans women, pre-op trans women, trans women with no intention of transitioning, men who say they're non-binary, men who say they're lesbian, trans teenagers posing with colored hair and machetes, men who feel feminine, all men. Oh my goodness. So good.
Very accurate. Love to see it. Good. I'd put this on a shirt. I'd put this on the trans picnic table. Do you think it's good enough, ladies, to go on the trans picnic table?
This is good. What do we want? To convince TERFs that trans women are women. How will we do it? By acting like violent men whenever women speak.
Wow, I believe you now. Oh my god, you're so right. I believe you now. The rape threats really opened my eyes to how much you can be a woman. I'm really seeing it now. I'm so convinced. I'm going to go give myself some lashings for all my little thought crimes. Whoopsh, whoopsh, whoopsh.
Does the chat know who India Willoughby is in the UK? Do you know, Rusty?
No. Okay. No, I don't.
Well, India Willoughby. India? Is that his name? I think it is anyway. He is a trans-identified male commentator who's like a trans rights activist. And okay, so some people do know who he is. And he's like often on like their news segments and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So select all the squares with woman.
Oh my god, those breasts look so fake. Is he wearing like a mold? Because they're not like...
No, that's his bad tit job.
Jesus, that it's like there's the whole like sack of fat is like stuck. It's just like they're supposed to be loose at the bottom, dude. They're not supposed to like stick to you and sit like that without it. Oh my god, I thought he was wearing like a breast mold. No. A baby girl. I had to look up breast molds to design my most recent Tim character, and it was funny because I went on eBay just to look to see what I was finding, and I found like product reviews, and they were from Tim's, and they were like this, and they were like, I'm talking like G-cup giant water balloon breast fakeness, and he was like, this didn't help me be recognized as a woman, like 2 out of 3 stars or whatever it was, and it's like, yeah, no shit, dude. Glad you wasted your money.
Would a woman be allowed to wear a dress like that on air?
Depends. Is she in a music video talking about how much she loves sex with men and how like empowering it is?
Like
or
morning breakfast TV?
Yeah, I don't think so. Particularly not of this age either. Like, because he looks, I'm going to say at least middle-aged.
Yeah, he is.
This would not be allowed of a woman of that age. Maybe a young 20-something who's talking about how empowering it is to, I don't know, be a porn star or something. But otherwise, no.
Yeah. Ugh, gross. This is good. Male athletes when they're terrible at sports.
Oh my god. No, Homer. Honestly, though, just quickly changing the bushes.
Yeah, what's that? I think it was like an article. Women's sports are not a dumping ground for mediocre men.
Honestly, it's like they didn't try at all. Don't care. It's like if there were grades for like, I don't know a lot about it, but like with weightlifting, like it's like, look at who was it? It was like the Laurel Hubbard or whatever the fuck his name was. Yeah, and it's like his technique wasn't good. I remember seeing like a lot of professional like lifters like talking about how shit his technique was, and like it just wouldn't fly for women to perform like that because they wouldn't be able to do the lift. So it's just he's just fucking lazy. And then he purposely flubbed that one lift and he was like, oh. Loved when he got injured. That was great.
Yeah. Did not Riley Dennis hurt women in an Aussie football soccer? That was Hannah. What's his last name?
Hannah Mountsie or whatever the
Riley
fuck.
Is playing Australian soccer right now, but the one.
Hope he gets his shins broken. Hope a kangaroo jumps onto the field and kicks him in the face. And then a wombat eats him.
Gender. Except for sports, right?
Yeah. Then they want to make it all like, oh, so you think women are just shit at sports? No genders should be separated. It's like, okay. No.
Yeah, Riley moved to Australia and is playing women's soccer.
I hate it here. he's like 2 states over from me, bastard. Fucker.
Ugh. Crazy.
Shitbag.
Heard Riley did it too. Maybe that's probably true then. I haven't heard it, but yeah. Woof. Okay. This one's good. A man is attacking a woman. No. But yeah.
It's unfortunate. It comes from Wokely Correct. I'm pretty sure he's an alt-writer. Same with the one who does Seinfest. Like they do I saw a post on this where they do like fucking alternate versions. So they'll do like a trans critical one, but then they'll also do like a gay one, or they'll do like a racial one. So like they spread to their different audiences, unfortunately. I mean, the message is still funny, it's still true, but
yeah.
Unfortunate. So yeah, look out for him. Tatsuya Shida, who does Seinfest. There's a whole bunch of them. Stone Toss, Wokely Correct. Yeah, unfortunate. They just
Can you hold the fort for 2 minutes? I chugged way too much water before this stream, and I have to pee so bad.
Go piss, girl. You're fine.
I'll be back in a minute.
No worries. Okay, this is now Ask Me Anything. Go. Accept your math homework. I can't help you with that. WikiHow art style. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, go piss, girl. Yeah, because I've seen ones where, like, he did, I'm pretty sure it was woefully correct, he did one with, like, a flasher, and, like, one of them was, like, a guy holding up a trans flag and flashing someone, and then the woman was accused of being a TERF, but then he did a separate one where it was, like, holding up a rainbow flag, and then, like, the woman was labeled a homophobe. So, yeah. Leah, I'm in South Australia, and Irene, I met my wife on a dating site for women. And we organized a meetup and we met at a beach. And it was funny that when we decided we were official and we closed our dating profiles, and it was a site for women. And we were like, oh, what's the reason for closing your account? And we're like, oh, we found a match. And then they sent us a congratulations image, and it was a straight couple getting married. So I don't know what that was about. I've seen like bits and pieces of her dating app. It's not good. Yeah, I saw a man who looked like this the other day. He was wearing like fishnets and full drag, and it was sitting outside my favorite Eros shop. Didn't even want to go in. It was like, oh, dude, don't stink up the place. Oh my god, you're right, Ballistic. I'm sorry. I'll give myself some more lashes. But yeah, and it was really cute. I've told this story before, but like when my wife and I were on our first date, I was talking about like how I get mistaken for a bloke a lot. And she was just like, yeah. And I was like, it's just so stupid that people see clothes and think man. And she's just like, yeah, they should just respect your gender identity. And I was like, oh, shit. But it turns out she was worried that I was gendy and was just trying to be like respectful of me. She was super normie. Had only seen like passing trans shit on Facebook, and she was like, oh, that's what I'm just supposed to say. And then by our third date, she said to me, she like confessed, she's like, look, just like personally, like just for me, I wouldn't personally date trans women. And that's when I was like, I'm going in. Let me tell you about that. Let me tell you why you're correct. And no lesbian would date a trans woman.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I was, people asked how I met my wife.
Absolutely, go off. Thank you for holding the fort down.
You're so welcome. On the same date, I also accidentally, it was our third date, and I accidentally said, I love you. We were at a big, like a huge outdoor, like, I guess all playgrounds are outdoor, but it's like, it had like big metal slides that you ride like in potato sacks down, like they were huge, and we were going down them together. And we were filming ourselves going down, and like just to like get the funny shots and stuff. And as I was going to go down first, and she was going to film me. And instead of saying goodbye, I said, "I love you." And you can, and it's on film. She has it on film. And like my face says, "I love you." Oh shit! And then I just slid down.
That's so cute.
Thankfully, she didn't come for me for it. Hey, I still got her, dude. Yeah, she apparently watches it sometimes.
That's cute.
I will never look at it again. I would die of cringe.
That's really sweet.
Yes. And the first time I actually said I love you to her for not accident on a slide was in sign language, because my wife has auditory and processing disorder and partial deafness. And I wanted to, sometimes like when there's too many noises happening, like she just doesn't hear anything. So I wanted to be able to see it, say it, and make sure she definitely heard it. So I learned the sign for that, and that's when I said it to her.
God.
And we have been together for 7 years, and we've been married for 5.
That seems crazy to me. I can't.
Right? We got together in 2016. It's crazy.
What?
And we moved in after 2 months. Oops.
Yeah, that's very lesbian.
I mean, even more lesbian is like, oh, sorry, like one of our dates was me helping her move from one place to another place with a bunch of lesbians. And then those 2 lesbians that were also on her lease, they wanted to break the lease because they got engaged and wanted to move in just together, typical lesbians. And she couldn't pay the lease, like she couldn't pay the rent by herself, so she also left. And I was like, well, you can just like move in with me for a little bit and then like we'll find you a place. And then she never moved out. So
perfect.
Do you use 2 hands for letters in Australian? So yes, we use 2 letters, 2 hands. It's very uncommon to use one. I don't speak a lot of it. I can say very minimal things like I love you. We have like a sign for gender special when we see them, like lesbian, you look beautiful, scared, danger, sorry, all good. So just like really, really simple stuff.
That's so cute.
Thank you.
I've got 2 memes left in our thing here, and then just chat time.
Yay! Thank you. Thank you for listening, ladies. Back to memes. Honestly. Yeah, when they're describing the mouthfeel, and it's just like, yeah, no. I've been accused of knowing what mouthfeel is. You're like, well, trans women only talk about that amongst themselves in private, like, forums and stuff. So I would have had to have gone trolling to find it. It's like, dude, I fucking wish you dumped the girl dick on my fucking door and you haven't come to fucking get it back. So I've got to do something, and I'm going to tell my friends, look at this shit that they just dropped on my door. I'm like, oh, why are you pointing it out? Why are you pointing out the cold sausage on your door? Why the fuck do you think? I'd love not to know. I'd pay not to know what girl dick or mouthfeel means.
Me too.
We need to stop investing in gender surgery, start investing in forgetting gender memories. Honestly, I'm sick of it.
Me too. Oh.
That's the kind of gender blender we want to see. I agree. Useless strawberry.
This is great from Useless Strawberry. Me and my girl looking for new women to indoctrinate into our rad femme cult.
Yes. I like that the gecko almost looks like it's winking. Like, yeah, we know what's up. So we know that you know that we know that you know that it's all bullshit. Yeah, we know. Just come on over. There's room in the pool. It's very cute. I forgot about thanks. Thanks, folks. I can't say folks normally. Folks. It's not part of it. It wasn't meant to be said by an Australian. It's like y'all. It sounds bad.
The word for shopping complex in America. Can you say that word?
Is it mall?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What is it? Sorry, mall. I'm going to the mall.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of Australians struggle with that one.
Yeah, mall. We don't say mall. Just say the shops. Go to the shops. Is it a big shop? Is it a little shop? It's shops, and I'm going there.
The mall. Too funny.
It's like with chips. Like I'm fairly certain Americans are like, they have fries for like hot chips. And then, like, the crisps in the packet are like the potato chips or just chips. It's all chips here. It's like, I'm getting some Mackey's chips. That's like chips from McDonald's. Or I'm getting chips. You just don't ask what kind. It's just all chips.
It's all chips. That's funny. Fries before guys.
Agree.
We call it shopping. Going to the shopping. Where is here, Ballistic?
I'm going to the shopping.
Yeah, and you guys say going to the shops?
Yeah, shops. Because we don't say store is a lot more uncommon. If I say store in front of my Yankee-hating mum, she'll be like, don't sound like an American. A Yank would say store. Say shop. I'm like, okay. Sorry. I think she said that about me saying oops once as well. I was like, oops. And she's like, oh, the Americans say oops. I'm like, what do you mean?
What are Australians meant to say?
I don't know. I guess we're not meant to make mistakes.
No oops for you.
No. It's on the top shelf. I can't reach it. My mom hates Americans. My mom hates Americans so much, Leah, you don't understand. Yeah, you're all Yanks. Like, Americans are all Yanks. I've been corrected. Like, no, Yankee means you're from the North or you're a football or something. And I'm like, nah, you're all Yanks. You are all Yanks.
Right.
Crikey.
So oh, right. Melissa's from Brazil. Okay.
Ooh. Get my mother on a stream, honestly. Because then she could also... I was telling Radical about this.
So, oh my God.
We were playing, you know, going through Visit to Your Mum, and we were playing 20 questions, just sitting around, and it was her turn. Oh my God. And one of the things that we like to, you know, 20 questions, somebody thinks of something that they are, like object, person, place, something, and be able to ask 20 questions that can only be answered yes or no to figure out what it is. That's in case you know. And so one of the things we always rule out is like, are you or have you ever been alive? Are you a plant? Are you an animal? Are you a person? And she was alive, but she was not an animal, plant, or person. And we were like just shitting ourselves, me and my siblings and my wife, trying to figure out what the fuck she was. $100 to anyone who can guess. She was the fucking moon. And I was like, and we were like, what do you mean the moon? And she was, the moon's not alive? And she was like, you know what I mean when I say alive. We're like, no, I don't. Tell me what you mean. The moon.
Are you alive? Yes. What?
Yeah. And then another time she... Okay. We will ask the moon. Yeah, my mom thinks the moon is alive. But also... we had asked, well, like, so are you, like, we had asked, like, are you a person, plant, animal? Are you, like, are you fictional or are you real? She was fictional, but she was not a plant, an animal, a person. She wasn't a place, and we were just racking our brains. She was fucking Moby Dick. And we were like, that's a whale! That's an animal! And she was like, no, he's a fish! And I'm like, fishes are animals! She's like, fish aren't animals. I'm like, what are they if they are not animals? She's like, I don't know, they're in the sea. Fish aren't animals. Neither are insects, apparently. And I was just shitting and crying and pissing everywhere because I just couldn't believe it. Yeah. And I was like, whales are not fish. Also, but we weren't even going to get into
fish. Oh my God. Oh my God.
They are mammals. Or we were just losing our minds. Or another time, we were waiting for a meal at a restaurant, you know, just having casual conversation. And one of my siblings brought up how there was this article he read where a monkey took a picture with a photographer's camera, and there was some sort of court or legal standings of who owns the picture. And she she was like, that's ridiculous. Whoever owns the camera owns the picture. And we're like, now there's some flaws in that logic, mother. Now, if I take your camera and I take a picture, who owns the picture? And she was like, me, because it's my camera. I'm like, okay. All right. I paint with your art supplies on the canvas. Who owns the art? And she's like, me, because it's my art supply. Like, she wouldn't let it go. And she was like, and her likening it was like, this is just like in America where you can marry a horse. This is ridiculous. And I'm like, okay, these aren't the same, but good swerve into America hate. Like, she fitted in there.
Oh my God. Whales aren't. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I love this. Your mom is beautiful.
Thank you.
Maybe the moon identifies as alive.
Oh my God, true. She's pretty good. When I showed her the AGP designs, the original ones for my comic, for my comic lease, but I'm just gonna get you the image so you can like put it up.
Yes, please.
And I'll tell you what she said, because I got lots of accusations, and one of the most popular was that I was anti-Semitic because the men had large noses and were ugly and evil. So they must be Jewish people, of course.
Oh my god.
And I showed it to my mum, just, completely normie perspective, but also she thinks the moon is alive. So take wherever she falls on the political spectrum with that. And I was just like, what do you think when you see these? And she said, I'll let you put them up.
Yes, I will in 1 second here. Why is this not working for me? Why?
I'm sorry.
Bear with me.
I can put the link in the chat, I guess, as well.
I got it. Present. Share screen.
No worries, no rush. And so I showed her this image, and I say, "What does this make you think?" And she says, "They're Italian." I don't know why.
I'm obsessed with your mom. Oh my god. They're Italian.
Yeah. She's heard me stream before, but just in different rooms, and she's always, whenever I laugh with you on stream, she's like, "Are you on crack? What's going on in there?" And yeah, this is Oscar, Ginger, and Paige, aka AGP. It was 2018 when I made these. The story has progressed from these, but the Gendies have made massive amounts of fan art for these. It's crazy. But yeah, they're Italian, assigned Italian now. I hate Italians.
Tim's.
Yeah. Is he Italian?
Oh my god. Oh, I'm sweating.
Drink, girl. Hydrate.
I lost all the water. I chugged it before here.
No. Oh wait, I have another one. I want to show my other Tim, just in case they haven't seen it, just because it's funny. Since we're in free time now, it's my time to shine, where I derail the fucking stream. Get on, choo choo.
Comedy hour.
Yeah, this is my other Tim. God. This is one I had to research breast molds for. I saw some Gendies recently. They were like, she's obviously based him off of trans femme furries on Twitter who age regress, and is mocking that. I'm like, okay. Yeah, because I have him talk like a baby.
It reminds me of that meme with a flag, and the kid is like, "What gender is that?" And the other answer is Argentina.
Oh my god, yes.
In all directions. Oh
yeah, I did design him before the Canadian teacher. I did do that. But
speaking of, I have got to find this article right now.
Please.
What is this? Oh, okay.
It's my gender flag one. I thought they also might want to see it while you're looking for your article.
Bear with me. Let's look at this quickly first. Speaking of the teacher, Carrie Lemieux. Can y'all see this? Hold on, let me...
Hell yeah.
I need to do 2 windows so I can see what the heck is going on here.
Oh, Toronto has a Sun publication as well. Is it just as bad as the British one?
Yeah. So can you see this? Does it look okay on screen?
Yeah.
So speaking of the Canadian teacher, Carrie Lemieux has shown what a joke Ontario's school system is. He spent a whole school year dressed as a caricature of a woman, and the school system supported him instead of saying no. There's him on the right with the giant tits.
It's not even woman costume at this point. It's fucking fetish gear.
But this was him during the last school year, and on the left in the blue t-shirt, that's him at school this year.
Oh, of course.
So Carrie Lemieux has proven one thing, that the emperor that is Ontario's education system has no clothes. The system is a joke, a self-parody, and a stereotype of woke culture, and all that's wrong with it. Last year, Carrie Lemieux showed up to classes at Oakville Trafalgar high school wearing ridiculously large prosthetic breasts, a blonde wig, and tiny bike shorts. The kids giggled in the class and in the hallways. Parents raised concerns, as did the Ministry of Education, but the board defended Lemieux and his ridiculous appearance. Now, Lemieux is back in the classroom, this time at Hamilton's Nora Francis Henderson High School, and dressed as a man. He's been spotted wearing cargo shorts, a golf shirt, and a beard. Gone are the Z-cup fake breasts. Gone is the wig and the tight bike shorts. The students are told to address him as Mr. Lemieux.
Of course. Didn't he like claim to be intersex for a little while as well? Like when he was still doing this stupid shit?
I don't know.
I saw all sorts of crap.
Yeah. I kept like, so yeah, that thing was a huge story everywhere. And there was like protests outside the school and everything for like save our children, yada, yada, yada. And now he's just back to being his normal man self.
Yep, just went back to boy mode because whatever.
Yeah. I know.
Fuck it.
Okay, I have this other one that you sent me.
It's my gender wall.
Right.
And all the flags are real flags. They're all real.
Hold on,
I did lots of research for this page.
Oops, wrong window.
It's already.
I swear I know what I'm doing. I promise.
You're fine. You're fine.
Okay, present screen.
You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you.
I can do it.
Yeah. So for the fictional Gendy Club. Just reminded me of the Argentina flag joke because there is one normal flag amongst these, but they're all real. As in, they were all created by someone. They all mean something, apparently, supposedly. Unfortunately. Right. Depressingly.
Look at them all.
Can you name them all? I can't. I've let them out of my brain.
Well, we did that streak together looking at all the crazy flags, remember?
Yeah, that's right. And I learned nothing. I didn't educate myself at all. I forgot them all. It was in one ear, out the other, honestly.
I love the Cutie Collective.
Thank you.
POC, very welcome. Fuck off, TERFs. Before you enter, please read.
Yeah. I wanted to like get the do not interact.
Right. I love this comment. I think I'm seeing the Brazilian flag in there. Yes.
I like to think that they didn't know, or like none of them knew, like could confirm or deny what flag it was, and they didn't want to say anything.
You're such a genius for that, honestly.
I love putting Easter eggs. Yeah, they all mean something. I've forgotten all the meanings, but like
in contrast with the Bushwhack Club.
Yeah. Just like, yeah, you could just, for record, bushwalking is just walking in nature. It's nothing to do with pussy, unfortunately. But if there were to be lesbians, they'd probably more likely be in the bushwalking club than the gender club.
What's the flowers? I mean, it's asking this one.
The flowers. There's two of them. So I believe the two flowers are the Achillean and Cephalian ones. Whatever the female counterpart to the flower, to Achillean is for women. Achillean is like what straight girls call themselves when they think they're gay men.
Okay.
Like, I'm Achillean.
Great.
It's like, okay, I know you're female then.
Parody or made in earnest. Hi, Willow. Achillean and Sapphic, right?
Yes, Achillean and Sapphic. And then there's also like, there was like the ones, it was interesting because I remembered in like 2013, 2014, there was what people would call like boy dykes and girl fags. And it was basically admitting, they're over there, they're like the purple and white stripe with the green male and female symbols. And it was like admitting that they were like men attracted to lesbians who wanted to be lesbians and girls attracted to gay men who wanted to be gay men. Yeah.
Oh, look who's here.
Hello, Albastora. Breasty of the channel. I'm fixing the page that you had a problem with also. Mayor, it should be fixed now.
Oh my god. These are all so good. I'm so sorry that you had to draw all of these.
It took
What are these
ages.
two?
That's the boy dyke girl fag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have like modern stripe version as well, so they haven't like completely gone out of fashion. Like people are apparently still using these labels.
Wow.
An enlightened female. I have a problem. Oh my god, she named so many of them.
Oh, good for you. Good for you.
What are the prison colors? The prison colors?
This one up here?
That's like straight ally.
Straight ally. I saw one of these flags in the wild once, maybe like 4 or 5 weeks ago. I was walking and I saw somebody had one hanging in their window, and I was like, somebody really bought that and hung it up.
Yep. I thought they were doing something. Is there a furry flag? I don't think I got a furry flag. I'm sure there is, but I don't think I put one on there. It's like, I know there's like a bear flag. I'm sure, like, do they call it like the furry flag, or do they call it like the zoophile flag, like literal bestiality? Because, you know, it's kind of fluid which one they decide they are. You know,
right? Let's see. How do I'm gonna, I guess this is Google stuff with Radical and Rusty Hour.
Hell yeah.
Furry flag. Let's see here. Oh, hold on. Okay.
Share your screen. Pro shipping flag. Fuck, I don't know, man. Yeah. Fucking uncreative, to be honest. They just stole like the bear flag.
Right.
Oh, the blue and white and little brown one. There's something distinctly pedophilia about that one. I think it's the baby colors. And they even have like a word for that. They call them like baby furs or kid furs or whatever.
No.
Like the trans artist, what's his fucking name? Sophie blah 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 blah. He does the assigned male comic, and he's like into kid fur. He like used references of toddlers to like draw his baby fur nappy pictures. I hate that I know this information.
Here I am reading, and I thought I clicked it. Okay, I opened it in a new tab by accident. Instead of
Nah, you're good. I'm learning about flags against my will. You will be learning about flags. Oh, this is fur
says, I know a lot of furries, and there are no normal people in that subculture. I have to tell
there just isn't. Oh, please.
I have to share a horrible story.
Please.
So when I was in high school, I graduated high school in 2006. So this would have been probably 2004 or 5.
Wow, Grandma.
I know. I was friends with this boy who was gay.
I thought you were Rat Femme. Sorry.
No. I was 17. I didn't know any better. Okay, so I was friends with this boy who was gay. And this was back in the day of MSN Messenger.
Oh, bless.
And so like he knew I was gay, I knew he was gay, and we were like kind of friends, like not like we didn't hang out, but like we were kind of friends at school.
Friendly acquaintances, maybe.
Yeah. Certainly not friendly enough for what was about to happen.
Oh dear.
He was talking to me on MSN one night.
Oh boy.
And he asked me if I knew what furries were, and I said I did, because I was a child of the internet, unfortunately. And he's like, can I show you something? And I was like, okay.
No, don't say okay, girl. Never say okay to furries.
I know. And so he sent me an image of some furry art of 2 anthropomorphic bats. I'll never get this image out of my head. I can picture it to this day. One was orange and one was gray.
No, she remembers the color.
Oh boy, I will never get this. The scene, let me set the scene. It was a dark alley, and they were under like a light post spotlight. And the orange bat had the gray bat up against the alley wall and was, and they were both males. You could clearly tell.
Not this.
And he sent me that picture of the gray bat being penetrated by the orange bat. And he said, sometimes I like to pretend I'm the gray bat.
Why? It's bad enough he sent the image. Why would he say that?
This was like 19 years ago, and I was.
Oh my god! Sometimes I pretend I'm the gay bat, the gray bat,
getting railed by the orange bat.
Why would you say this out loud to anyone?
And he is like a full-on furry with multiple different fursuits.
There is a lot of gay men in furrydom, I've noticed. Yeah. It's a big sub.
Pride wearing like the leather dog mask all the time.
Don't. He's out there. Oh my god.
And
he likes to pretend
his
to be
persona, of course, is a fox because they all are.
Why isn't it a gray bat?
Honestly,
what the fuck? Where's the consistency? He's a fucking liar.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
They're like a lot of furry. Like I feel like they're sort of just like some kind of mammal. Like a lot of them can't like draw actual dogs or cats or foxes. Like they don't look like the actual animal.
Right.
Bats are just for sky foxes. Was it a gray fox? Did he have orange fox friends?
I wish I could find. He has pictures on his social media of like. I wouldn't share them, but you know.
Radical just did violence on all of us. It's true. Me telling a story. I'm like, oh, I accidentally said I love you to my wife too early, and you're like, so there was these fucking bats. Literally fucking bats.
Literally fucking bats.
I'm so.
Oh, I will never, ever, ever forget that. It was 19 years ago, and I can see it in my mind's eye clear as day, unfortunately.
That's honestly kind of crazy because I didn't think furries went that far back. Because obviously I was fucking 8 in 2003, so I was blissfully unaware. I was fucking enjoying Avril Lavigne's Skater Boy. That's the pop culture I was engaged in at 8.
And I was being accosted by furry art by a high school classmate. Yeah.
And not even like typical like dog furry, like bat furry. I'm never gonna unhear this. I
know. If I had to know it, so do you.
Honestly, we need to support victims. We need to let them share their stories. Okay, we need to respect radically.
Some men just wake up and choose grossness.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Sometimes I
thought I was a dog.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
She was a boy, he was a bat.
Oh.
Sorry, ballistic. He was a gray bat. He was an orange bat. Can I make it any more obvious?
Let's see, what's this? What's your opinion or perspective on pro-shipping? What is that?
Pro-shipping is so it's I guess like problematic ships. It's where people support like shipping fictional characters that have like extreme age gaps, incest, rape. And they're like, it doesn't matter, it's fiction, and then they'll call like antis or anti-shippers, they'll say like, you know, oh, you're like that's disgusting, but they're like, no, it's just fiction, you're criticizing it too much. That's what pro-shipping is. Oh, I hate that I know that.
Okay. So I would say I don't care if it's fiction or fantasy. Some things are wrong no matter if they are fiction or fantasy.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, you have to, like, it comes down to, you know, lots of people think that written erotica or, like, drawn erotica is immune to criticism. I remember even having, like, Annans be like, look, it's fine that you're gender critical, but don't come for my rape fanfics. Like, literally that. And I was like, well, like, you're getting off to, like, a heinous crime, so like even though you might not be a bad person, you might be a very misguided person, you need to understand that when you're orgasming, you are like fueling the desire for that instead of addressing what is wrong. It's the same as porn, and lots of it is informed by porn. Like, maybe it's not harming real people, but you're harming yourself. You're the real people being harmed. Yep. And you could just the thing that gets me is like, especially like, you know, like the BDSM types or like the weird sex fetish, like you could just say nothing and people wouldn't know. If you kept it in the bedroom, like people wouldn't know. But you have to bring it out and you have to be proud of it or whatever. And then we know, and then you said it out loud. So I'm going to say that's disgusting out loud.
Wow. Somebody just asked, I just saw, is there a pro ship pride flag? Well,
I don't know.
I Googled.
I'm happy not knowing. But you're going
like there is.
Oh, grey bat moment. Grey bat information moment.
It's really tame. It looks like it's just this thing.
Yeah, Lee, sorry, I don't know if I was clear. Like, I definitely agree that there's no way to tell that real actresses in pornography are, like, getting harmed. But, like, in fiction, often the argument is, like, well, no people are being harmed, so I can, like, write whatever depraved shit I want. It's like, well, you can, but people can, like, you still posted it publicly, so people can still criticize or analyze why you might have done that and be disgusted by it and question why you would do that. And I also agree, Arbastorm, where is the gay bat pride flag? No more is he a top or a bottoms. Like, is he orange bat or gray bat?
Oh, there's some gay bats.
No.
Oh. That furry art.
No. I didn't agree to this. I didn't agree to this.
Let me out. If it just popped out. No! I would never.
Let me out. Let me out. I'm being held against my will.
We're the Italian bats. Okay, let's look at fruit bats.
I love fruit bats.
Well, actually, maybe people are scared of them, so I should wait. If people are scared of fruit bats, then
no, they're cute. You have to deal with it.
But
they're
I
adorable.
also have a very weird animal that I'm terrified of. So.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Arbastorm, I love making Rusty scream "nar." Fuck you. You do all the time.
Oh, I would love for someone to review our service.
The FBI agent having to.
So we'll avoid the bats.
Oh, okay, that's unfortunate.
How about kittens? I think kittens are safe, right?
I would say so. Look up trans Garfield. Why would you say this to me? Why would I want to do that?
Trans Garfield.
Get me out! Ugh. What's the text say? Garfield supports his trans family. Oh, he's got the fucking mastectomy scars. Get out of here.
Oh my god. Garfield's already a boy. He doesn't need a mastectomy.
Yeah. Like, and why wouldn't he have multiple? Like, because cats, if he was a female cat, he would have multiple,
right? Like
mastectomies. What the fuck? I stand for trans.
Flag.
Oh my god! No, like, this is gonna piss off some conservatives. It's like, it may make them laugh. Yeah, no, actually, it might, but yeah, honestly, ugh. And like they just made him trans colored. Like, I mean, you can find it for like any character. They'll put like there's like whole blogs with like your favorite character is trans.
Oh, this is from the Fur Affinity website that had the fur flag. Oh no. Gross.
The Fur Affinity. No, yeah, okay. How did I know it was Fur Affinity?
I've got that safe search blurring is on, so we'll be safe. We'll be protected.
Thank God. Mm-hmm. Mildly protected.
Oh my god. We actually have to neuter our dog because only one of his balls dropped.
Oh. Yeah, sometimes the other one gets like stuck inside or something. I've heard that can happen. So they have to. Sorry.
Oh man. Rusty,
don't even I think I drew like because that was like big on DeviantArt at the time. I don't know. I'll be what's the least sexy animal? I'll be
the least sexy animal.
But then there's like but then there's like people who like I remember on DeviantArt like they would draw like sexy planes, like they were literally jumbo jets with like giant breasts. So it's like I can't pick an animal that they can't add breasts to. Don't do that. No! I'm sorry, I didn't do this. I didn't I was just saying the words. I didn't think she'd look for it.
Oh, so funny. Oh my, they will beat it anything.
It reminds me of the Tumblr post where it's like a man will, someone could throw a plate across the room and a man will fuck it before it hits the ground. Is there sexy plates? No, it's probably just like plate with naked women on it, but because they have like them. Oh, okay, that's pretty tame. It's just. Is that I thought that was SpongeBob, the pineapple sex. Trans SpongeBob.
Oh my god.
No, you're not assigning me. I haven't picked yet, Arbastorium. I haven't picked yet. I'm gonna be
subreddit full of videos of dragons doing the dirty with cars.
Oh, kill me. Why did you tell me?
My algorithm is probably okay because I'm signed out of all my Google accounts, so hopefully this will not affect my personal algorithm.
I'm gonna be a bilby. My furry is a bilby, Arbastorm. I don't think anybody. It's not a known enough animal for people to draw sex. Don't draw. Don't. Ugh.
Look at bilbies. They're so cute.
I love bilbies so much. They're so cute.
Was it bilbies or was it a different animal that you like mentioned? And I was like, what the hell is that? I'd never heard of it. I think it was a bilby.
Yeah, it's bilbies. Yeah, they're the ones who Google sexy bilby says Arbastorm.
No,
they're the ones that get replaced. Like they're trying to replace the Easter bunny with it, the Easter bilby, because bunnies like encroach on their habitat. They're like a invasive species here, whereas bilbies are ugly little desert things.
They're so cute. Get out of here.
They're ugly in a cute way.
Australian animals I've never heard of. Bilbies.
Sexy bilby.
There's another one you guys have that's like a little rodent looking type thing. But it's
Australian hopping mouse. We've got quokka. We've got bandicoots. Because Crash Bandicoot's actually based in Australia. Bandicoot, he looks nothing. Oh, little darling.
The freaking quokkas are the cutest animal in the whole world. Look at their little faces.
Lee, I think that my name would be "Kill Me Before I Kill Myself." That's what my name would be. Oh yeah, Google bandicoots. They're pretty cute, but they don't look anything like Crash.
I don't think isn't that a bilby?
No, it's a bandicoot. They're in the same family. They are both marsupials.
Oh. I don't think I realized that a bandicoot was an actual animal until
yes. He was planned to be either like a bandicoot, a wombat, or some other Australian animal. They couldn't decide, and they're like, bandicoot sounds the coolest, so that's the one he's going to be, even though he's fucking orange. Yeah. Spot the difference. They put him next to a bilby in that one. He's not a bilby. They're a different animal.
Bye, Nana. Have fun at your meeting.
Trans Crash. I'm sure he has like mastectomy scars. I'm sure trans men or TIFs would be like, oh my god, I'm crazy like him. I love to go on adventures and break boxes. Only men can do this. Like he's saluting to the trans flag as well.
Yeah, I thought Crash was a fox as well, but
oh my, it's called Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, but I didn't know Bandicoot was an animal until tonight.
I'm gonna get you so bad. Okay. Oh yeah, they didn't know Tasmanian devil is a real animal. It's not a stupid brown thing like in the Looney Tunes. They're really cute. What are you Googling? What are you doing? Oh,
baby otters.
I wish we had otters.
We have otters.
I'm pretty sure we don't. It's so cute.
Oh, they are.
It's just a little creature. It's just a little fella.
I know. This
stream. Excuse me.
Yeah,
Goth. Yeah, they're really cute.
They
I got to
are.
see some. I got to see some last year, like at the start of this year. I got to go to Tasmania because that's the only place you can find them. Because unfortunately they were hunted to near extinction.
Right.
Their jaws are the strongest of the marsupials. They can bite through. They're like little vacuum cleaners of the environment because they bite through fur, meat, and bone. They can just chomp it all up. So when there's carcasses left on like the forest floor and stuff, they just eat it.
Amazing.
They're really cute and they make a horrifying noise. Yeah, we weren't allowed to pet them. We got to do like a feeding excursion with them, and we had to have a pair of tongs with some meat and like put it through a little hole so that they couldn't bite us.
Otters hold hands when they sleep so they don't drift apart.
Oh
my God, Strawberry, go to bed.
Sleep. It's too late. They can peel paint. Is that about skunks? I've always wanted to meet a skunk. I was sad that I didn't get to. Yeah, they're so cute though.
Whoa.
Yeah, he'd be looking.
As a demon.
It was like
skunks are fucking cute as hell, but
they're so cute. I would love to meet a skunk.
They're really, really, really cute, but the smell is overpowering.
Don't you just eat tomatoes to make it go away or something?
There's nothing that can really make it go away because they're sprays and oil. So, like, if you try water-based liquid to clean it, it just attaches and smears more.
So dishwashing liquid, because it's hydrophobic. Do that.
Or some people say baking soda and vinegar. But I had a dog who got sprayed by a skunk once, and it lingered for weeks. It was brutal.
Oh.
Yeah, it was bad.
Well, they should just not spray. They're so cute.
I know, they really are.
They're like stripy raccoons. I would love to meet a raccoon also. They're so cute.
I have seen many raccoons.
I did not get to see any in my visit to the States. They're like just a little creature. It's like, look at their little hands.
I know, their little hands.
Just, I would love. And squirrels and deers. Radicals always sending me videos of deers just walking around. Even ones with like big horns just walking around.
White-tailed deer are very, very, very common in my city. They're everywhere. And so every time I see any, I send pictures and videos to Rusty, which is like every other day.
Yeah. And then when I went to my country hometown, I sent you like kangaroos just chilling in people's yards in their little pods. But the deer are just so like majestic and scary. I would be a bit intimidated if I met a deer. They're
smaller than you think they are.
Yeah, that's what I thought about moose. I thought moose were the size of deer.
Moose are
and I thought wolves were the size of dogs.
And like the female said, look up running owls. Look at them.
Oh, they are on a mission. Going.
And then Willow asked for dick-dicks.
I'm scared.
That was these little African bear-shaped things. They're tiny. They're like the size of a bunny.
They're so cute. Oh my god, I want 7.
They look like a Pokemon.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Oh my god, they're so cute.
They're tiny.
Oh. The unfortunate name, but that is adorable. Yeah. Oh, that's so cute. I love it.
I know. Okay.
I didn't even know this creature existed.
People who don't know how big moose are. Like, whoops.
Like, Rachel was at a protest and a moose stood in between the cops and us.
Moose are huge. People don't understand how big they are.
Yeah, they look even bigger than like that graphic, like in that car, next to the car. That's so fucking big. I would be so scared of a moose if it. Oh my god!
Look at this big fella here.
Why is he driving while?
Wow,
why is he filming while driving?
Look at him, he's huge. Hey there, bud. Hey there, bud.
I would not be reversing to look at the moose. Big. I would be driving fast away.
Hey there,
oh my god.
They're huge.
Do not speak to him. What if he speaks back?
What if he speaks back? Yeah. It was. Oh, there's no pictures. Okay, I was gonna look for like a picture.
Oh, so scary. Horror.
Yes.
I was expecting to see them in my stopover in Toronto and Vancouver, but I did not see any moose at the airport, so
no.
it's a bit unfortunate. I looked out the windows, there was just trees and stuff.
They are huge, and people don't realize how big they are. Like,
yeah,
nobody has survived
next to that like big car. People hit moose.
Well, yeah, and the moose
with their cars, I assume. Just
Yeah.
don't go up and punch them. I imagine they wouldn't survive that. I do not like. Depends on the taxidermy, T-Dot. I don't like it when people have like. You showed me like a place where you pet sit at, and they had like deer heads in their homes. I think it's creepy. Very off-putting to me. I don't know why you'd want that. Maybe if you wanted to preserve a pet, I guess. And sometimes I know museums do it. I've seen some pretty interesting ones where like they've preserved, you know, animals from a long time ago and stuff. But I don't know. I don't know, dude. Freaks me out a bit.
Yes, they're so big. Okay. Chinchillas is being asked for by somebody.
So fat.
I know, they're
beautiful.
So cute.
So cute. They look a bit like Australian possums.
Australian possums?
Yeah, they're like ringtail possum. Very, very cute.
Oh my god.
This is the possums I grew up with. So I never understood when I'd see like you know, on Tumblr like, oh, fucking possums, they're terrifying. I'm like, what do you mean?
They're so cute. Look at this baby one.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah, we get them here a lot. They look like cats from a distance. So
they're so cute. Okay.
They're very sweet little creatures. I think American possums are pretty cute.
I do too. I think they're so cute.
So I like that their babies all hang on them. Like that happens with our possums too, but they only have like one baby, and this one's like, look at all my babies.
So cute. Aww. So funny.
Mixing animals together, ballistic what?
Whoa. Okay, well now we have to look at taxidermy.
Oh no! Oh, it seems so disrespectful. Oh, is that where that freaky fox comes from? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I thought it was some weird puppet. Oh my god, some of this looks like furry art. Oh god,
okay, the monkey fish taxidermy mermaid. Okay, monkey.
Oh my god.
Fish, mermaid. Oh my lord.
What am I seeing? Ooh, I don't care for it. This poor monkey.
God, I love this.
Can you elaborate on that more, enlightened female?
Oh, wait a second. Pearl, the opossum lady on YouTube, did a video with Dylan Mulvaney and then recently dragged him. Do tell, Rachel.
Oh, God. Oh. It just seems so mean.
So funny.
These animals. Like, how could you have that in your house and not just, like, wake up every night and be like, oh!
Right.
The bat. Where is the bat's arbitorum?
Oh, I don't want to know. It's so funny.
Is there a difference between opossum and possum? I've noticed that a lot. What is the O for?
Opossum.
Because that's just that thing.
Okay, well, let's learn. Versus possum.
The difference. Let's
in common use, possum is the usual term. In technical or scientific context, opossum is preferred.
But why?
Okay, then.
Opossum, oh lovely possum. What?
From the dictionary. I don't know. So cute, many teeth.
Yeah. Because opossum is not a thing here. I've only seen Americans type opossum. Sorry, Yanks, shitting on you again today.
Oh my goodness. Good times. Oh, what a laugh. My face hurts. I'm sweaty.
Got your monthly or however long it takes me to come on your periodic ab exercise from laughing so good. I am sitting in the donut you designed, Arvistorum. Thank you.
Ooh.
So talented.
Okay, so Rachel says, so Pearl did an old video with Dylan Mulvaney. They did some photo shoots too. Dylan wants them removed and she's refusing. There's more on Kiwi Farms. Rachel, will you message me on Discord where you get Kiwi Farms these days, please?
Can you give us the key?
The farms. I'm officially making possums the official red femme animal. Yeah, that sounds fine with me. Thank you, Lee, so much for being wonderful.
Yes.
Yes, and well, everybody as well. Probably
no, specifically to Lee only. I'm only thanking
Lee.
The rest you step up.
Yeah, probably wrap soon because I have to go to bed because I have to get up for work tomorrow. But
Grandma's sleepy. She's got to go down for her nana sleep.
Yeah.
I had
the day off work today, though, because it's a holiday in Canada. So that's nice.
Lovely. Very nice.
I also get next Monday off because it's also a holiday.
Oh.
I know.
Nice.
I get the first two. Well, September 30th is the holiday, but we got today off in lieu of the weekend holiday.
Okay, that's nice. Bit of relaxation. What did you spend your time doing? Preparing this stream.
Yep, I did that, and then I sat on the couch and I watched a show for a bit. I did cook. I did some meal prep, just a little bit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Thank you, Rachel.
Always a pleasure to be on.
Yes, always. Well, literally anytime, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, I keep thinking every time I come on, I realize I still haven't finished my second video. And sometimes I think, like, maybe I should just put it in slideshow format and just do it on a stream with you.
Oh, totally. Anytime. Oh my God, literally anytime. Yes.
Because I think it might be more fun with interaction. I don't know.
Thank you, Enlightened. Us too. Thanks, Lily. Thanks, Irene. What are you up to the rest of the day?
Same as usual. I don't take breaks. I work on Leasebound every day. I've just realized I've just finished since June I've done 43 pages and I've got it all squared up, and I'm not gonna have to technically make more until March 8th, but I'm going to anyway. There is one thing I wanted to mention, I guess, for like the Leasebound girlies. I do have instead of a Patreon, I do have a Boosty now, which is like a Russian Patreon that doesn't care about transphobia.
Well, what's the link? Put it in the chat or whatever.
I'm putting it in the track. And I'm actually doing a thing at the moment where I'm asking for if you like do a donation, the amount is like on the post. I'm looking to get some people's personas like in a crowd in the background of the scene that's coming in chapter 12, which is the next one that's coming out. So if that's something that would interest you, you want to see yourself in the pages of Leasebound, that's happening. I have the little info post on there as well, but I could send it to you. But yeah, I don't want to keep people because I know people are already leaving, but just thought I'd mention it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put the link in the description of this video once the stream ends.
Hell yeah. Awesome.
Heck yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, you've got until October 9th. That's when I'm closing because I need to draw the pages.
So one more week from today in North American time.
Yes.
6 days in Rusty time.
Yes.
Good times. Well, thank you for agreeing to do this with me and making us all laugh our faces off.
You're most welcome anytime.
Very appreciative. Thank you to the wonderful chat. Everybody was so great today, as you always are.
Yes, always a laugh with you ladies. Could not do it without you.
Oh, okay. I will.
Oh, that's my link.
Okay. I'll get that in the description as well.
No worries.
Well, yeah, thank you. I'm sure we'll be back. I'll probably bully Rusty into it again.
Yeah, you don't have to bully me. You just have to ask. You don't gotta twist my arm, except for that fucking bat shit. I would like to be forewarned. We're not doing a full furry stream.
Okay, well, bye everybody. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bully her more, I will, every day.
Give us one last do you want like an angry nar or a happy nar?
Nar.
Nar! Nar! There's no R in nar! I'm just saying nar! There's a difference. Bye. You hear nar, and I'm saying nar. There's a difference. Listen with your ears. Goodbye.
Bye.